Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Beauty Defined. I know it's been a while. This is unscripted. I didn't even plan to make this video. I'm actually in the process of getting ready to go to work. I guess I should have get ready with me. And this is what it's basically, this video is about. It's just to get ready with me, for me to talk to you guys for a little bit. I know the angle is probably not the best, but like I said, I literally just decided to do this. I already got my makeup done and my hair is kind of wet. That's why I decided to have this um, towel on me. But I was watching a video and it was about Oprah Winfrey. And she basically said that she had people say to her before, oh, you think you're full of yourself, or you think you're too good. And I know many of you all that are watching this have had this experience before, right? Like you feel like people think that you're too good. You gotta put the edges down. And first of all, I just want to tell you guys that you are not responsible to make someone feel secure about themselves. That is not your responsibility, especially to the ladies out there, because I think that we've been groomed and we've been socialized to believe that it's our job to keep someone or make someone happy. Everyone is responsible for their own happiness. And for me, I'm like so over that. Like I'm over the fact that I have to be accountable to someone else or for someone else. Unless you're my child, I am not responsible for you. I'm not responsible to make you happy. I'm not responsible to make anyone happy. Now, I'm not going to go around and make you upset or do things to, mistreat anyone, right? But I'm also like not responsible for anyone's happiness. It's not my job to make someone feel good about themselves, right? Like at the end of the day, these same people that want you to dim your light down would never dim their light down for you. The same people that think that, you think that you're too good, what they're really saying is, I'm insecure about myself. I'm inadequate. I don't love myself. So when I see someone that's confident and that love herself or himself, I have an issue with that. And that's essentially what it is. Some of you all, you've been told by your own mom you think you're too good. Some of you all have been told by your own spouse. I'm telling you, the people that are closest to you are usually the ones that would envy you. Oh, you think you're too good. Um, Next time someone says that to you, you should say, yeah, you're right. Now that you bring it up, I actually do think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty amazing. I'm pretty good at what I do. Some of you all, you want to start your own business. You're the first in your family to write a book. You're the first to, come out with this genius idea, invent something, or even go to college, or even go to high school. Some of you all are your first in your family to go to high school. And what do people say? You think you're too good. Oh, who do you think you are? Let me tell you something. You are not responsible to dim your light down for anyone. God, we all have access to God. Everyone has access to the light that you're shining right now. And if they don't want to take part of it, then that's their issue. And you have to get into that mindset because people will literally try to make you feel bad about your success. I don't care. Like I've reached that place in my life and you shouldn't either. People will try to make you feel bad for your success or for being like some of you are probably born into success. You should be unapologetic about that too. Some of you all, you're the first in your family to try to become successful or to become successful or be on the road to becoming successful. And people are always going to have something negative to say. And what I'm always saying is people are telling you who they are by the condescending or shady remarks that they make. You think you're too good? Well, you know what? Maybe you don't think you're good enough. It's not me. It's you. You're inadequate. You're insecure. Don't make me feel like I need to be insecure, especially as a woman. Every woman watching this, I know, I'm not saying men don't experience this, but men are breeded in a different way. They're socialized in a different way in our society. They're expected to be confident. Whereas women, we're not expected to be confident. It's going to be, oh, you must be conceited, right? It's like the more confident a man is, the more attractive he is. But the more confident a woman is, she must be conceited. So men are usually, from what I see, men are usually under the pressure of you should be confident. And if you're not, then there must be something wrong with you. Let me move this computer. Whereas women, it's, oh, you should be confident. I mean, you shouldn't be confident. And if you are, then there must be something wrong with you. You see how that changes? If a man isn't confident, there's something wrong with him. But if a woman is confident, there's something wrong with her. Ladies, let me tell you, I don't care if it's your own mom that makes trying to tear you down. You have every right to be confident. You have every right to love yourself. You have every right to be filled with whatever it is, whatever light that you have. And I remember Oprah was saying, you know what? She used to get offended, and she basically said, well, you know what? I'm going to start saying, yes, I am full of myself. Oh, you must be full of yourself. Yes, I am. I'm full of, life. I'm full of love. I'm full of joy. Because people say that because what they really want you to do is to dumb yourself down and tear yourself down. Because nowadays, for some odd reason, and I'm pretty sure it's always been, so I can't even say nowadays, why in order for me to show that I'm humble, I have to walk around with my head low. Humility and walking around with my head low are not the same thing. Humility and me tearing myself down are not the same thing. So nowadays, if someone tells you you think you're too good, or you're full of yourself, your immediate thought might be, maybe I should start dumbing myself down then. Maybe I should walk around with my head low. Maybe I should, you know, not receive compliments the way that I should, so I could show people that I am humble, that I do have humility, that I'm not full of myself. That's what people want you to do. Some of you all, you can't even receive a compliment. Oh, girl, your dress is looking cute today. It's not that cute. I look pretty big in it. Girl, you better receive that compliment. I'm telling you, and it's something that you may have to train yourself in. It's something that you may have to train yourself in over time because you may not be used to it. Or you looking nice today. Oh, I'm not looking that nice. It's my first time this week because I've been looking a mess all week. Or I see you've been working out. Your body's looking good. But I'm not really in shape. I'm not where I want to be. I've been struggling with my weight. I've been struggling with my eating habits. Or receive that compliment. I know I'm going off on different like subtopics, but it's all related. I promise. It's not your job to dumb yourself down. Not for any family member, not for any friend, not even for your own spouse. If someone is intimidated by you, that means you need to go around people that have a brighter light. That's what it means. If someone's intimidated by your light, it's because you're not around people that have enough light. And unfortunately, some of you guys are married to people like that. Some of you guys are in relationships and friendships with people like that. Some of you all, it's in your family. So you better learn how to act accordingly. You better draw a line because what people want you to do, they want you to be toxic towards yourself. They want you to not love yourself because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel comfortable. What you're really saying is, Erncy, I don't love myself, but I don't know how to express that to you. Therefore, I'm going to tell you not to love yourself. My name is Erncy, by the way, because I know people are probably wondering, like, what? Who's Erncy? Because I know it's not on my YouTube. But that's what people would do, you guys. Like, you think you're too good. You think you're too good. You've been saying that since I've been in elementary. So what? Am I not supposed to accomplish anything great in life because I'm afraid that people are going to think that I think I'm too good? Let me tell you, people are so fickle. People are so fickle, right? Some of you guys, you went to high school. People were telling you think you're too good. Then you got to college. People say you think you're too good. Then you ended up going to get your PhD. She thinks she's too good. And then now that you have this job, oh, she thinks she's too good because of her job. So you mean to tell me from elementary school all the way up to getting a PhD, she or he always thought that they were too good? That's hard for me to believe. What I really believe is that you have an insecurity in yourself, and now you're telling that person that they think that they're too good. So first it was their elementary education that made them too good. Then it was their high school education. Then it was, their PhD. Then it was their job. Listen, you're not responsible to make anyone feel good. It's not one of the 10 commandments for a reason. Thou shalt please someone is not one of the 10 commandments for a reason. God told us to love people. He didn't tell us to change people. He didn't tell us to play the role of Bob the Builder. He didn't say any of that. We're taking on way too much responsibility than we should take on. He never told me that I have to dumb myself down to make people feel good around me. And I'm talking to you guys about this because, I think that is something that needs to be heard, especially for women, because we always think that it's our job to stroke someone's ego. Stroke your own ego. That's how people feel so upset when people don't compliment them. You know why? Because you don't compliment yourself enough. You don't compliment yourself enough, and then now that other people aren't complimenting you, you think someone has a grudge against you. Ladies, you know how that is. Now, don't get it twisted. I think that friends should compliment friends, and there are friends out there that will not compliment you. You could come out looking your best. They're just gonna look at you sideways. Always pay attention. But at the end of the day, you should compliment yourself and you should love yourself. You should believe that you're beautiful and you're worth it before anyone else tries to come into your life and tell you that you are or you're not. And don't let anyone make you feel that you're less than, because you've earned your right to be here. If you're alive today and you're watching this video, you've earned your right to live another day. And at the end of the day, don't let anyone make you feel bad about your success. Be very unapologetic, because there are plenty of people out there. The reason why they're not successful, the reason why they haven't written that book, the reason why they haven't purchased that house, the reason why they haven't purchased that BMW that they've always wanted is because they're scared that people are going to think that they're too good. Well, you know what? I am too good. How about that? That's what you need to start telling people. I am too good. People literally envy you for anything. They'll envy your character. They'll envy you as a person. It's not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to understand what people are telling you. And like Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time around. I don't give people two chances to tell me who they are. You told me who you were, and I believe you. You told me you're disloyal. I believe you. You told me you're a hater. I believe you. You told me you envy me. I believe you. Right? Why should I give you a second chance to tell me who you are? Am I telling you not to deal with those people? That's not what I'm saying. But always keep it in the back of your mind. This is who he is. This is who she is. I know. Put people into categories. Even your own parents. Because your own parents, I've literally met people that will tell me, my parents say that I think I'm too good. Your parents are jealous of you. It's hard for people to understand that a parent will be jealous of a child, but it happens every day. It's hard for people to understand that a spouse will be jealous of their partner, but it happens every day. Your own sibling could be jealous of you. Your own siblings. And you guys had access to the same thing, the same resources. And because you took advantage of the resources and you decided to move up and level up, they have an issue with you now. Anytime you level up, always know that there's always going to be people out there that are hating on you or jealous of you or envious of you. And you're not responsible to dim your, like, it's not your job to dim your light to make someone else's light shine brighter. If your light isn't shining bright enough, well, I'm sorry, baby, that ain't my problem. Don't allow people to get to you. I'm telling you, because life is mostly a mental game. That's why people the first thing people do is get into your head. They don't care about your intentions. You could be the most humble person in the world, and someone will still tell you you think you're too good. So what? Should I not become successful? Should I not succeed in life because someone might say I think I'm too good? Nope. You thinking that I think that I'm too good is going to make me work even harder. It's going to make me love myself even more. It's going to make me, have dream bigger. I'm going to dream bigger because you think that I think that I'm too good. I'm going to dream bigger because you have something negative to say and I haven't done anything to you. So I'm sharing this with you guys for you guys to understand that there are always going to be, don't get offended. If you're going anywhere in life, if you're working on your dream or your purpose, just know that there's always going to be a group of people in this world that'll think that you think you're too good. You can literally take a picture right now and post it on social media. The first thing at least one person is going to think, who do he think he is? Who do she think she is? They must think that they're too good. And if someone ever says that to you and you know deep inside you're a humble person, say thank you. Say thank you, or if you want to get extra, say, I am too good. Thank you. You're right. I'm glad you understood that. I'm glad you see that in me. That's such a great perspective for you to have. Say it just like that, because you have no right to be apologetic about your greatness. No one could tell you that you don't deserve to be great and that you shouldn't be great. So I love you guys. I should probably show you. I feel like you guys probably have seen this before. The MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof. And the reason why I'm wearing this right now is because I have a scar right here. And, I'm wearing makeup right now because I don't usually wear makeup to work. The MAC Studio Fix powder. Yeah, Studio Fix. And I sprayed some primer. They sell this typically during the holidays. Um, so 3 for $20, I believe, at Ulta. Definitely check it out. I believe in December, like around Christmas. And that's it. That's literally it. And I had to use a pencil. I've been using a pencil now, which I don't like because it's dark. But I'm like, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this. Um, and that's about it. And I put some concealer on this scar. That how did I get the scar? I was cooking. I was making some quinoa, and the water was too hot, and so it started popping. And then when I reached over, it basically popped, and then the water just hit me right here, and I was like, of course, something like this would happen to me. I know the patterns in my life. And Fenty Beauty lip gloss. I always put a lot on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing day. And remember, you are worth it and you do not have to dim your light for anyone around you. Keep shining bright like a diamond. Keep doing what you have to do to accomplish your purpose in life. Live a purposeful life, because when people are miserable, they want you to be miserable. When people don't accomplish your purpose, they want you to not accomplish your purpose. When people are mediocre, they want you to be mediocre. So you're a threat. As soon as you love yourself, you don't have to be rich. You can literally just love yourself and someone is offended. And at the end of the day, if my light offends you, then that's a personal problem. That's not a problem that God called me to work on. He didn't put that on my to-do list. He didn't say, Ernestine, thou shalt change someone. Thou shalt brighten someone's light. It's a choice. It's a choice. And I'm tired of people putting responsibility on others. You need to be accountable for your own life. How about that? You should be accountable for your own emotions and your own feelings, especially if I'm not the one doing something to upset you. You want to go back and you want to live this life, live this life. My hands are clean. I have no issue with it. So after watching that video, so many thoughts ran to my head, because that's not something that I ever talked about. People saying that you think that you're too good, because when I was younger, I used to think that that was a problem. I didn't have many people tell me that, but I used to think, oh my gosh, what if someone thinks you're too good? Maybe you shouldn't say anything in class. Maybe what if someone thinks that you're too good? Maybe you shouldn't buy this outfit. What if someone thinks that you're too good? Maybe you shouldn't go out and say this and do that and drive this and live in that, because I was trying to please other people. And I'm telling you, that's a dangerous way to live life, because you know what? Even when I was trying to do that, people still came out and said I thought I was too good. So whether you buy that car, whether you drive that car, whether you buy that house, whether you write that book, whether you start your own business, whether you start your own hairline, your own makeup line, someone out there is going to think that you're too good. And so why not live life to the fullest? You're not going to like me anyways, so I might as well, do what I have to do to enjoy my life. I might as well succeed in life, because you're not going to like me anyways. There's always going to be a group of people that don't like you. That's just part of it. There's always going to be a sprinkle of people in this world that don't like you. There are people out there that don't like this video, that may dislike this video. And truth be told, that's not going to change the fact that I still have a positive message to send to all of you, that you're still great, you're worthy, and don't let anyone dim your light down, or make you feel like you should walk around with your head low. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Walk around and your back is arched and your head is up. You pick your head up. I don't care what you've been through, what you've done. Pick your head up. Don't allow anyone to make you feel that you're unworthy. Every single person watching this video, every single person has a purpose in this world, and don't allow, I don't care who it is, not your own mother or father, to make you feel inadequate. You are enough. And if someone tells you that you think that you too much, well, that's their personal problem. Let them go work on that on their own. Don't work on them. Don't try to build them and put them back together. That's not your assignment. Your assignment is to work on you. Working on you takes a long enough time. Now imagine working on someone else. There's a reason why God is the one that has to work on other people, because it's too much for another human being to bear. It's too much for me to try to work on you for 20, 40, 50 years till life do it, till death do us part. I'm not working on you. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. I can encourage you, but it's still not my job to force you to be who you don't want to be. It's not my job to dim my light down, to shut my light, to turn my light bulb off in order to make sure you shine. If you love yourself enough, you're going to shine. because really, all it is really self-hate. It's really self-hate. When someone says you're too good, you think you're too good, it's self-hate. Because most people I've seen that have heard things like that, they're actually humble people. They're not really people that think they're too good. Like, a lot of people are actually not arrogant. A lot of them are just confident. There are arrogant people out there, don't get me wrong. But all in all, like, I've met some amazing people that have been told that they think that they're too good. I guess this is the lighting I should have had this entire time. Anyways, love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this video and this long rant. Thanks for supporting Beauty Defined.